Last month, I spent about half an hour on something that changed my entire business. Your offer isn't broken, your filters are. Install this 4-step loop, and in 30 days, you'll enroll better clients and cut support. I trawled through my last 30 client conversations, mapped every win, every struggle, and every question, and I found a pattern hiding in plain sight. 90% of my best results, one main client profile. The other 10%, completely different, and they were draining me and on my resources. So I've changed who I accept. My effective hourly rate shot up because a difficult client uses 5 to 8 times more energy than a perfect fit client. Resource drag decreased substantially. And this is what matters more. You know that feeling when you chat with a client and you're exhausted, when you know they're not implementing, when you can see the pause request coming in before they send it, that feeling disappeared. I'll show you exactly what I found and how to run this in your business. So this is what's broken in most businesses. Some clients thrive, others struggle, and a few drain your team completely. And you might think the fix is better onboarding, more support, longer calls. Wrong. The problem starts earlier, before delivery, before onboarding, and before they even pay you. It's your filters. Who you're letting in determines everything that happens after. Let me show you exactly what I did. I pulled out my last 30 clients and scored them on 4 things: results delivered, support demand, retention, and testimonials. The top 5 performers had a very clear pattern. They were founders above 300K revenue, small teams, 2 to 5 people, established businesses, not startups, looking for optimization, not rescue. Bottom 5 performers, different pattern entirely. Sub 100K revenue, solo operators, early stage, needed foundational help. And this is the critical part. I mapped exactly what I'm delivering, not what I planned, but what I'm actually doing in every client conversation. And then I pulled up my sales page. So before, I was dealing with entrepreneurs and experts. After, I'm dealing with established founders, 300K plus, team of 2 to 5, optimization focus, not rescue focus. I did a 3-way check. Who actually wins, what we actually deliver, and what we publicly promise. And the gap was fairly obvious. My page was a little bit too broad. That's why I was getting startup founders and 7-figure operators. My best results definitely come from people doing 300K more, and they have a team to implement. And so I reconciled. I rewrote the first paragraph. I changed the words on the page to appeal more to my ideal client. And I added a pre-checkout messaging about who this works best for. It stops people going to the cart if it's not a good fit. So it's about 30 minutes of work. The result, the next 3 people who joined fit the profile exactly. All that drain and drag dropped. Implementation speed improved. Support load decreased. I had a client actually say, I should have signed up to Mentor years ago. Your answers are awesome. This will fix so many things. That's an indicator to me this is exactly the right fit. My delivery didn't change. It's just the filters changed. So the people I'm actually working with changed. And here's the question you should be asking. If it's that simple, why doesn't everyone do this? Well, I think there are 3 reasons. Reason 1 is most founders actually never map their clients to their results. They celebrate wins, but they don't ask why, and they focus on just getting more traffic and deal with whatever they get. Reason 2 could be they optimize delivery before the filters. So, I mean, it's good. You're trying to have a better service. You try to fix the wrong fit clients with better onboarding, but it doesn't work because you're trying to fix something that's broken. Reason 3 is they probably spot the pattern, but don't actually do anything about it or retune the business. So I think the breakthrough isn't running this once, it's running it on an ongoing basis, back and forth in loops. And that is the tuning process. There's 4 steps. Step 1, trawl through your recent clients, the people you're actually working with. Go and gather the chat history and make notes about it. 20 to 30 clients, score them on results, support demand, retention, testimonials. How happy do they make you feel? Don't just celebrate the wins. Ask why. What do your top 5 have in common? And map then what you actually deliver. Not what you planned, but what are you actually doing? The work that lights you up, the conversations that create results. Then step 3 is reconcile with your promises. Pull up your sales page and read the first few paragraphs. Go through your bullet points, see what your cart says, and do that 3-way check. Who wins? What do we deliver? And what do we promise? If there is a gap, you've got a few choices. You can change what you promise, or you can change who you accept. Most businesses fix the wrong side. Then they try and deliver what they've promised to the wrong people. Smart businesses do the opposite. Accept the right people and promise what you can actually deliver. Step 4, tune your filters. Like update your filters to match the pattern. Sales page, intro paragraph, bullet points, call out the profile, use the language, gather testimonials, be very specific, and then have some surface traits that would predict success and make it known. I like the pre-checkout messaging versus an auditioning application. A few lines about who's going to be the best fit, and then run your delivery for the next 30 days and tune it. Your very best client profile will evolve, and the tuning process keeps you aligned. And this is a couple of things that could go wrong, so I'll just point them out. Mistake number 1 is optimizing onboarding to fix a filtering problem. You can't support your way out of a wrong fit client. Mistake 2, you're afraid to narrow. Oh, but if I target this specific narrow niche, I'll lose all the other market. Well, that's the point. Serving everyone means your message resonates with nobody, and you will get people who drive you crazy. Mistake 3, filtering on demographics and not characteristics. So, example, we target female entrepreneurs in health and wellness. I mean, that's not a filter, that is a description. A filter is we work with established health practitioners above 400,000 who want to add a membership without burning out. That's very specific. Revenue level is great. Business stage is great. Specific goal is great. That is a filter. Mistake number 4, you spot the pattern, but never rerun it. Like run it on a regular basis. So here's your tuning process. Trawl, pull your 20 to 30 clients, score them. Metric, top 5 profile, write a sentence about it. Example, founders above 300K with small teams, past startup chaos, looking for optimization. Next step is the map. What are you actually delivering to these top 5? That's your deliverables. That will be 3 bullets that describe what you really do. In my case, I do strategic guidance and I create assets that I give my clients for them to use so they get the results. Week 3, reconcile. Pull up your sales page and read the first paragraph out loud. In fact, go through your whole sales page. Does it actually call out the profile that you've just optimized for? If there is a gap, fix it. 1 new intro paragraph live, 3 qualifying questions added to your application or your checkout will actually change who comes through. And then tune. Accept the next few clients, watch what happens, see if it's working, and then update. Use a percentage matching profile like time to first win, medium. Like I want people to win before their first month's up. That has always been my constant. How quickly can that happen? Sometimes in days. Sometimes it takes a week or 2. But if it's not happening in a month, there's definitely a problem that needs to be filtered out. Better fit, faster results, lower support demand. Now you've found the pattern, keep tuning. And that's how you build a business that compounds instead of churns. So a lot of founders are scaling by adding more leads. They have a volume strategy. Smart founders scale by serving better leads, filter strategy. Signal, not noise. Volume creates complexity. Filters create clarity. Your offer doesn't need to have more features. It doesn't need better onboarding. It doesn't even need calls or longer calls if you do them. It just needs tighter filters. Start now. Go through your clients. Find the top ones. Write a few sentences that defines them. Update your sales page. And suddenly the gap between who you're targeting and what's been delivering and who's winning will reduce, and that is your leverage opportunity. So keep reconciling what you deliver and what you promise back and forth, and now you've got that loop. That's the process. If you want to be working with paying clients and want this kind of system installed, I work with established experts on exactly this type of thing through my mentor program. I think your business should work harder than you do. Tighter filters make that happen.